Hi, I'm Johnny with Happy Valley Ranch. Today I'll be demonstrating how to assemble the Pioneer Cider Press that we sell. It's not hard to do. This is the simplest one we have. First thing you want to do when assembling this is start with your legs. There's four of them. On the lower side, you'll see the gaps like this. This is where your legs will go. Inside, you will receive a bolt sack, something similar to this sack. It will have all the hardware you need to assemble this. To assemble your legs, you will have a 3/8 by 3-inch lag bolt with 3/8 washers. What you'll do, our holes are pre-drilled for everything. Run you a bolt in there, line it up with the hole. There's pre-drilled holes in these lower braces. Line it up. Like in so. Now you use whatever 9/16 wrench, 9/16 socket. Line it up with your holes in the side. It's just this easy. Nothing to it. You will do the opposite side. I suggest you have some help in doing this stuff. The same as before. Line up your holes. Okay, the installation of all these legs are the same. And like I've said, please, if you can, get you some help. Okay, on this Pioneer kit, when you receive it, you'll receive 3 boxes. You'll have a large box that will contain the frame, the legs, the Acme screw, and the lower leg braces. This other box, it will be a square box, will contain the tub, your tray, your rack, and any kind of essentials that you might order. The smaller box, which will contain your grinder, plus a flywheel. Okay, now that I've got the legs assembled, I'm going to assemble the lower braces for them. All the holes are pre-drilled. You'll use which comes in your bolt sack. It'll be a 3/8 by 3.5-inch carriage bolt. Three-eighths washer and a nut. I suggest putting all these in here before you tighten anything up. The same on this one. Once you have those installed, stand it up like this, tighten them down like so. Like I say, you use whatever tool you prefer. It's a 9/16 wrench. This is what your tray looks like. It will be the next thing you install. There's two pre-drilled holes in this tray. Kind of split the difference, get you a good point. These screws we use have a number 3 Phillips head on them. Square your tray up. Screw it down. The next part will be your rack, which will sit inside the tray like this. And then the next part will be the tub. This is your tub. It will sit in here just like this. Next will be your Acme screw. When installing your Acme screw, we have a guide block. Just slide it over just like this. There is a large nut on a plate. This is your Acme screw plate. This is the guide plate. It will drill, it will screw down like this. On this plate right here, your guide plate, you will have 4.5-inch drywall screws. That's what we send with it. The holes are pre-drilled in here to anchor this. Once you get your Acme screw in, you run it down so far, Your guide plate comes with pre-drilled holes and some 1.5-inch drywall screws. Just take you a little drill. Screw it down. Like I say, it's just a guide. Okay. The next part, we're going to assemble the grinder. Okay, when installing the grinder, always install the grinder on the opposite side of these legs that have the 2 extra holes in them. Later, you might want to install a wheel kit, and the wheel kit will allow you to pull this back easier. But install your grinder towards the drain hose that comes with this kit. Like I say, this is the grinder. And I tell you, you can do it by yourself. It's a lot easier with help. So please, get you some help. This is rather heavy. All your holes are pre-drilled. Everything should line up. Get all your bolts and washers and nuts back on before you tighten anything. Again, a 9/16 wrench socket set. In my case, I'm using the little Milwaukee Impact. Tighten it down. Next will be your flywheel. On these shafts, there will be 2 divot holes. One's for a flywheel, manual flywheel like this, and the other one's for an actual motor kit should you decide to ever order a motor for it. Slide your flywheel up to the first divot. We supply the Allen wrench and the handles. Tighten them down real good. Make sure that your set screw is inside that divot. Tighten them down real good. And your cider press is together. In your tub box, you will have the Acme screw handle. It just slides in. It's not bolted down or anything. It just slides in. Plus, you'll have a pressing disc with a red plate on it. It goes inside the tub. Your Acme screw actually screws down. Your tub will be full of cut up apple, ground up apples. Set your pressing disc in and mash them. And there you have a Pioneer cider press.